Hi guys. The building you're looking at is called the Highland Gardens Hotel. Back in the 60s and the 70s it was called the Landmark Hotel. And this is where on August the 24th of 1970, Janis Joplin checked in here. Now Janis had been in town, she was going to be in town to record the album Pearl, which ended up being her last album. And she was staying in room 105. That room right there. That is the living room area. That is the kitchen area. But that's the room where Janis Joplin died, right there. Now, on October the 1st, that was the last thing she recorded. She recorded the song Mercedes-Benz. When you hear it on the album, it was done in one take. It was just, they did it and they recorded, that was it. On October the 4th, she was supposed to be in the studio at Sunset Sound to record Buried Alive in the Blues, but she didn't show up. And after a few hours of not being there, they eventually came over here and they found Janis sadly dead in that room right there. Now, she'd been on and off heroin throughout her, various points. She had problems with that, as you know, and she apparently either got, and story goes, she either got hold of some bad heroin that wasn't cut right or was almost pure heroin. But anyway, you looked at it, that's what killed her. Now, the last time she was seen alive, she was seen in the lobby of this hotel. Now, the guy that at the lobby, at the desk, he said he knew who she was because she stayed there, but he didn't know she was Janis Joplin. She was just somebody that stayed in the hotel. And she'd come out, they talked for a couple minutes, she got changed for a cigarette machine, and then she went into a room, and that's where she ended up dying. Well, you see, the thing about that is Janis didn't like shoot up the way, she did a thing called popping. And popping means it goes under your skin. It takes a little bit longer to take effect. So apparently in here, she popped in here, and then before it even kicked into her system, she had gone into the lobby, and that's where she'd gotten changed and talked to the guy for a couple minutes. When she got back to her room, she walked down, and if you ever go into the room, you'll know what I mean. And she went, and to turn where the bed would have been is when it kicked in, and she either hit the wall or the bed and broke her nose, hit the floor, and gone. She's just, that was it. But she was found much later the next day. That's all there was to it. Now, the room itself, you can stay here. I've stayed here. I had my 50th birthday party here. No, I didn't. I had my 47th birthday party in here. I've been in it a bunch of times, though. It's a very cool place. If you get a chance when you come back, you should stay here. It's absolutely an amazing, just to stay here alone. It's the vibe that you get from it is very, very cool. There are two closets in this room. One of the closets, when you open it up, there's plexiglass along the wall, and what you have there are you'll see notes, and these are notes that all of the people like me and others we've written over time who've stayed in the room. We've stayed in this room here, and you'll see it. It's covered in plexiglass so it doesn't get ruined, but there's notes and dates of people leaving little messages, and I'll post some of these in the comments, by the way, on this. But you'll see that what I mean here. But if you do get a chance to come here and come back here, and if you're going to stay, look, if you're going to stay in Hollywood, stay somewhere interesting. And if you're going to stay somewhere interesting, stay where Janis died. It's a very cool place, especially if you're really into Janis. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of neat. So if you do have the opportunity, please do this. But short and sweet, coming to you from the Highland Gardens Hotel. Oh, documentary. If you get a chance, there is a documentary. You might be able to find it on YouTube. It's called Camp Hollywood, and it's about people who live here. They've come down here from Canada and stuff like that to become actors, and they just ended up staying here, and they lived their whole lives here, things like that. It's quite interesting. It just gives you an idea about the place itself. It's a little odd little community all by itself. But, oh, also, it's haunted. No kidding. Janis haunts the place, apparently. In the lobby, sometimes all the rooms will call all at one time, the lobby desk. Some of the famous people, photographs on the walls will just pop off the walls, and they'll just say, oh, it's Janis, lights going off. So little things like that happen every once in a while, too, which is just kind of cool. So, again, if you have the opportunity, please come, stay here. It is, as I said, the Highland Gardens Hotel. It's right around the corner from Kat Von D and Bob Barker's place. They don't live together. They're not like shacking up. They live right down the street from each other. But if you get a chance, come here. And coming to you from the Highland Gardens, from Janis's room, you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you all later. If you like this, please subscribe to the channel. Take a look. There's other things coming up. There's other things that I got going on, and I'll talk to you all later. Thanks. Bye.